you're just amazing. I think I might be in love. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there, guys. What up? Afro Thunder here, yet again, for another vape review. Now, posted about this on Twitter, and I'm extremely happy to do this one. The KangerTech Nebox, Nebox, however you want to pronounce it. Let me just get right into it. All right. So KangerTech released this box and called it the first mod with all features built in, including tank, coil, and battery. Now the battery is removable. It takes a single 18650 battery. It's a great device so far when I've been playing with it. I'm gonna tell you all the cool features about it. Now, it is part of a kit. It's called the Nebox starter kit. In the back of the box it says it contains the kit, the SSOCC 0.15, the SSOCC 0.5, an RBA. It says, two RBA coils, actually, so that means they're pre-built coils, the deck accessory, cotton, and all the other fun stuff, and the manual. Now, I know a lot of people probably already made videos about this and all the other cool stuff, but this stuff is amazing. You don't understand how awesome this device is. I'm saying, like, it's like taking an e-grip, a sub-box kit, and then they procreate it, and then the baby came out better than both parents. So, it has a range of 70 to 60 watts. So, with the SSOCC 0.5 coil, it is rated up to 60 watts. From personal experience, using higher VGs like the 70s, 80s, and whatnot, I couldn't really get it past 45. So, I would recommend using a thinner liquid if you're going to use the original. Cool feature though is that when you get it, it comes pre-installed with a temperature control coil. Now, like I said in previous videos, not a big fan of temperature control myself. Tried it. I had it in my Heracles, my Crown, the iStick 60 watt Mellow 2 tank, and I don't really see the point. So that's just my thing. I mean, you guys can tell me all about it in the comments below. Let me know what you think about temperature control. That'd be great. So right off the bat, just look at this thing. I mean, seriously, look at it. Look at it. Good. You looked at it? Good. Awesome. So 10 milliliter capacity, 77 lowest wattage is 7, highest is 60. And I think my only true qualm with the device is the filling at the bottom. Now, that's not a big deal. It's 10 mils. I filled this thing up when I first got it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I didn't have to fill it again until 4 o'clock the next afternoon, vaping at 40 watts all day. Now that's awesome. I was the laziest vapor that day. I mean, super lazy. Now, the battery capacity is based upon what kind of battery you guys use. Now, I personally am using a Sony VTC5. So that's 2600 milliamp hours, and that's pretty much average what you see nowadays. I mean, I know you got the LG brown chocolate batteries, as people call them, the 3000. Kanger does recommend, if you're going to use a battery in this, use at least a minimum of 20 amps. So the LGs work fine. I believe the LGs are either 20 or 30 amps. The internet says both or the other. I haven't actually been able to sit down and test it myself yet. So I'm gonna vape it. Right now I'm sitting at 50 watts. Oh, yo, I forgot to tell you guys. The original sub-tank coils, the OCCs, fit in and vape amazingly. So I get the same higher viscosity, liquid handling, and flavor that I would get off of my sub-tank and the Nebox. What? That's tasty. That's real tasty. I love every second of that. Now there's a couple cool features that I want to get into that I'm going to show you guys real quick. Very simple to use. And we're going to get into that right now. So let's go over those features I was telling you about before. So first what we're going to do is we're going to open up the box. Alright, so inside of the box, obviously I already took mine out, comes the black stickers to cover up the color of your battery, which in my case would be green. VTC all day, baby. You get user manual, which I think that's upside down. Yeah, there it is. User manual. A using guide for teaching you how to prime your coils and what wattage to use them at based on your VG count. USB charging cable, because it does have USB charging capabilities right here underneath the two up and down buttons. Your KangerTech registration and authenticity code. and some catting, some Japanese catting, good old fashioned catting, good catting. I mean, it said it came with 2 of them, but inside this kit I see extra screws and a screwdriver, so I guess it just gave me 1 RBA coil. That's okay though. I love it anyway. So, the RBA is very similar to that of the one for the sub tank. You know, cylindrical in shape, screw that locks it down. Comes pre-built with a 0.5. So we're gonna open that up real quick to show you that it is horizontal. So you can see that. I already wicked it up. We got it all nice and going. Tested it out. Not the biggest fan. You know, decent flavor off of it, just like with the original RBA, and it does cut off airflow a little bit, so that's fine. But, you know, that's up to you guys. I do like it because, you know, the fact that I can use, you know, if I happen to break this RBA, I do have another one, so it should be able to fit perfectly. And that makes me a very, very happy man because I am prone to breaking things. Now let's get these coils out. And the new shape of the SS, stainless steel organic cotton coils. The blue ring at the bottom, which I don't know if I can get close enough to show you guys that. Yeah, the blue ring at the bottom is for temperature control, just like with the other ones. And then the red would be for normal. So let's get into the features. Very simple coil. When you do load a new coil, it does ask you for if it's an old or new. So the coil gets loaded up at the bottom here where this slot is. This slot is the airflow, and from my understanding of how I've been using it for the past couple of days, it is not adjustable, but the airflow is great. You know, it's not too tight, it's not too loose. I like it. It's that right perfect balance where, you know, a lot of people like their adjustable airflow, but I don't think the Nebox needs it. Like, I don't think it needs it at all. Like with the amount of airflow, the way you hit it, it won't make it too warm, even if you vape it at like 50, 55, or even 60 watts. And then the battery goes inside of this slot where you can use like a penny or nickel, a quarter. If you want to use a quarter, you can use a quarter for your battery. The battery is displayed in the Kanger logo. That's why they give you the stickers to make it look all purty. You gotta make sure it looks purty. Can't have green sticking out your black and white. Now that ain't no good. That ain't no good at all. I mean, I personally think it looks good, but c'est la vie, you know? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try and trick this thing into thinking that I put a new coil in, so I can show you what I mean by it asks you if it's an old or new load. So I'm gonna flip it upside down, not to spill liquid all over myself. Unscrew it just enough. Push the fire button, and there you go. It asks you if it's an old or new load. Now, obviously, it's the same coil, so I'm going to press up for new load. Or old load. Yeah, sorry. I brain slipped there for a second. Alright, guys. So, when you want to manually change it into either titanium or nickel mode, which is awesome that it gives you the option for both, you press the button 1, 2, 3 times. It asks me for the thing. There we go. So once you press it 3 times, you get into this little menu. From the menu, you can pick NI200, titanium, wattage mode, or exit the menu. Obviously, I'm going to exit the menu. Go back to normal. Oh, I'm in temperature control mode. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Temperature is off. And I'm back to my 50 watts. Now, another cool thing about it, where some people are against presets, some people aren't, I don't think it's that bad of an idea. You have memory presets where you take up and down, you hold that. Screen will change momentarily. Let me try it with both fingers. There we go. See, now you're at your memory presets, where if you scroll, it goes through all the different presets you have set, which setting them isn't exactly that difficult. I'm gonna go change it to my 60 watt non-temperature control mode. So now I'm at 60 watts. Now, if you change it, you know, there are ways to set it. The Nebox does give you instructions on how to do so. It's very simple. So that's always great. So, a couple notes that I want to go over again. With the thumb grips for the bottom of the base, it is actually very easy without the use of a screwdriver or a coin or a tool of any sort to get this open. So, see, no hassle whatsoever. And using an original OCC coil. Filling the tank, as I said before, you want to avoid that center right there. There's a nice little hole for it. You want to put it off to the side. You know, everyone should know how to fill their tanks by now. If not, there you go. I gave you a lesson, guys. I'm gonna go screw that back in. Now, I do not have a nickel or quarter to open my battery slot, but I think you guys trust me enough to know that it's very simple. At least I hope you would by now. You guys have been with me for, this is my 3rd video now. And I hope that more people watch even more. Like, even so. I love everything about this. I really do. You have your temperature control mode, your variable wattage, external battery. You can vape it while it charges. What it ends up doing is the screen displays a blinking battery that is going, filling as you charge it. And then when you go to vape it, it seems, to my knowledge, to stop charging it for a brief moment for you to take a hit. And then the moment you stop for more than 10 seconds, it goes right back to charging it. So if you want to call that true pass-through, that's up to you. If not, it's all right. So now we're going to go into the overview real quick. I'm going to tell you guys my final thoughts on everything, and I'm going to try and, get you a full understanding of this device. So my overall liking of this device, I think I'm in love. Like, seriously, guys, I posted about it on my Twitter, which if you guys aren't following me so far, it's at AfroThunderCC. I always post, when I'm doing reviews or when I get a new device or when I do random shenanigans, with me and my podcast crew, which if you don't listen to my podcast, Cloud Chemistry on SoundCloud. I host that myself. I love it. It's fun. You get to hear me talk about random crap, talk about new vape laws, vape devices. I bring guests on from from the store, like customers that I've known since I've been here, and I bring them in, talk about their experience, and get to know the peoples behind the vape mods. But flavor on this thing, it's popping. Give it out a solid 5. I really do. Airflow, about a 3.5, 3.8. You know what? I'm going to give it a 3.8. I like that 3.8. It's a good number. Oh, yeah, good number. I like that a lot. Everything about this device just screams awesome backup device for people who have giant box mods, my IPV over here. Since I've been using this thing, I haven't touched another device. Like, it's satisfied most of my needs. It gives me great airflow. It gives me good flavor. I'm getting some decent clouds off of it. I can't complain. So, if you like what you see, what I do when I do these reviews, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let me know your experiences. If you own a Nebox, let me know how you like it, because I know I like it. And if there's anything you want to, think I should review next, or anything that's coming out, shoot me a comment. And like I said, follow me on the Twitters. I likes the Twitters. It's very fun for me. It's a new experience, I'm one of those older souls. I was remember back in the MySpace days and the this days, but I'm rambling. Guys, as always, stay thunderous, stay Afro-y. I'm out.